So how do you upgrade customers to use additional products? So you get them on whatever they start on
The
initially,
basics,
right? And then how do you upgrade them to use more products to get a bigger result?
Well, first of all, I will sell 2 products. I'll sell Total Control and a can of shake, can of protein powder, smoothie powder. I'll sell these 2 products because it's reasonable. Everybody can afford it. This is a recession-proof company because the program is so reasonable. $3 a day, $4 a day, $5 a day. That's less money than making breakfast every day. And once people understand they save money by doing this, they will buy a month's supply, or they're not serious. When people say, oh, I just don't have the money, they're not serious about their health, because nobody makes a decision to gain weight, but you do have to make a decision to get the weight off.
Yes.
I didn't plan on gaining 19 pounds because I was eating in restaurants 5 to 7 nights a week, and a little champagne here or there, not a lot, but some, and dessert and bread and butter, then eating breakfast out, lunch. Before I knew it, I had weight on me, and I didn't even realize I was gaining weight until someone sent me the photo. So I will sell this, and then on the follow-up call, I would say, well, you know, how's your abdomen, or how's your stomach? Well, yes, if it's flat, no, then add the Pro Less Duo, add the PPP, add the personalized protein powder to the Formula 1, because the more protein you take in, the faster your body is going to lose the weight, because it has to work hard to burn the fat, the more protein you take in. So I'll have them add the PPP to this. And then the product catalog does it, but what's really great is after somebody signs up with me, I send them this box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. And they have 2 or 3 supplements from me, and I use the little Ziploc bags. We're going to go to Hobby Lobby later, right? To get the bags, little little bags.
Yeah.
And I will give them samples of other products with a label on it so they know what it is.
Excellent.
And 9 times out of 10, they will upgrade. And as long as they have this box, like I take my business card to it or a wholesale ID number to it, as long as they have this, they take this to work. People see it at work. What are you taking? What are you doing? Oh, you can get it wholesale if you want it. And then this helps them also recruit other wholesale people underneath them.
Okay.
This is my secret weapon for simply recruiting.
Wow.
You know, and then I like to send also a sports bottle. Now, I personalize them. I write their name on it, you know, to so-and-so, or I'll health, success, call for reorder, Lisa, and I write my phone number in a big sorry, a Sharpie on the bottom. I use it because if it's personalized and you give someone this bottle, they know it's theirs. And personalizing anything you give someone, it's like a card that's handwritten. You'll remember that more than you will an email. So personalize the bottles. Because if someone had given me more samples and more tablet boxes and sport bottles or an Herbalife shirt as a gift, I would have signed up with that person. I ended up at a warehouse signing myself up, and the person I signed up with didn't even know I was signing up underneath them.
Okay.
So my point is, follow up good when you get the client. And if you want to upgrade them with sincerity. I like people, so I try to find people that like people.
Okay. Well, how do you go about finding people?
I don't. They find me. I'm wearing my clothes. Well, what do you do? Like the other day, what do you girls do? We're all dressed up. If you look healthy, people are going to ask you, what do you do? I usually ask someone, well, Jim Rohn taught us Human Life before Herbalife. I ask them about them. What are their interests? Tell me about their business.
And what motivates you to keep doing this? I mean, you're pretty successful already. So what motivates you to keep doing this every single day?
I love people. I do love people. And my father recently passed away from lung cancer. And for 23 years, I tried to get him to take the product. And he still wouldn't take the product, but I snuck the product in his food. He was drinking the aloe vera juice at the end, and he lived 3.5 years. They gave him 6 weeks to live, and he lived 3.5 years. So I think to honor my father's name, because he was not a nutritionally sound person, I was not raised in an environment where people were eating nutritionally sound food. And people need to be educated on nutrition products and healthy eating. And 99% of diseases are caused by poor nutrition. It causes the cells to reproduce unhealthy cells. It's so simple to eat healthy, real food and take Herbalife supplements. It's what I want to teach people. And I also teach people a few tips on how to eat healthy.
Excellent.
You know, I'm not a dietitian. I have a lot of experience in healthy eating and I shouldn't say I sales because I really don't sell. I've never sold anything. I just share testimonies like, you know, there's 4 people here, different ages, different weight loss, different parts of the country or world. When they see this, they can't say it doesn't work. If it doesn't work for them, it's because they didn't take it correctly. Herbalife works for everybody. So you don't take it correctly, it doesn't work.
How did you learn all the stuff that you talk about, your metabolism, the product, what the product does for you? How did you learn all that?
Basic trainings at Herbalife. Once a month, I go to a meeting, a big corporate meeting once a month. And many nights, I'm up to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm on YouTube looking for the videos. I also study other successful people. There are recently 3 billionaires. I found some tapes of them, and I know 2 of the 3 billionaires. And I said, well, I interview people. What did you do to make a lot of money?
Like, what would you suggest for me? I can't stay up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning because I work a full-time job. I'm a single mom. I have to get a full night's sleep in order to function the next day.
You know what? If you, I'm going to correct you, because if you had enough calls coming in and you were qualifying for those bonus checks, you would figure out a way how to stay up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You would do it. Everybody tells me that I don't have time. I'm just as guilty. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. You end up having the time when the orders start coming in. Okay. So, but you have to be hungry. Mark taught me. I mean, we had a lot of one-on-one conversations. Is people either have to be hungry or angry to go out there and do this. They have to be so fed up with their life. That's what they have to do. And Mark knew that I had an engagement ring and I had a diamond broker selling it. And they tried to sell it to Mark and to Suzanne. So he knew I needed some money. But I never let anyone knew that I needed money, and that's what happened. He knew it was time for me to sign up and do the business.
So I know that you do a lot of this business of the day to kind of as a way to talk to people. And
yes,
tell me a little bit more about
that. Okay, that basically is just an introduction into the community. Like, you want your business going here in Scottsdale. It's easier to have a business going within walking distance of your house or short distance. Business of the day gets business owners knowing about the product, because I was a business owner. The hardest thing about distributors is teaching them to be self-employed. You need to be self-employed. You need to be teachable how to be self-employed. If you want to be rich, you need to be self-employed. You're not going to be rich working for someone. So I would rather go after business owners because they already know how to be self-employed. And I tell them I'd like to offer them a free smoothie, or I'd like to do a presentation on health, and I want to offer them business of the day, and I give them a free ad on Facebook.
Okay.
I photograph their business. I have the photos on my Facebook wall, and I talk about their hours, what services they offer, what I think. And sometimes, one time I was doing 2 or 3 a week, but once it gets going, you start building businesses all over. You start traveling to see your downline. I mean, but you have to start somewhere. And business of the day is the easiest, because then other stores see that you post business of the day, and it's a free ad for them on Facebook, or you bring them a free smoothie, because as long